Top 10 Most Complex Movies of All Time, Episode 2. Welcome back to Pro Data Mine. Last time, we explored some of the most mind-bending, reality-shattering films ever made. But guess what? We're not done yet. From twisted timelines to multi-layered plots, these cinematic gems continue to challenge our perception of reality. If you loved Episode 1, buckle up for another round of mind-blowing movies. This is Episode 2 of the Top 10 Most Complex Movies of All Time. Triangle, Complexity Meter, 7 out of 10. Kicking off Episode 2 is Triangle, directed by Christopher Smith. What starts as a simple yachting trip turns into a nightmarish time loop drenched in psychological tension. Each loop reveals new layers of the story, and by the end, you'll be piecing together clues about fate, guilt, and the cyclical nature of time. Brazil, Complexity Meter, 8 out of 10. Terry Gilliam's Brazil is a dystopian satire that mashes up bureaucracy, dark comedy, and vivid dream sequences. Its futuristic yet retro setting, sometimes called retrofuturistic, challenges viewers to decipher the blurred lines between dream and reality. The film's iconic ending is famously ambiguous, leaving you pondering the extent of the main character's illusions. Jacob's Ladder, Complexity Meter, 8 out of 10. Jacob's Ladder by Adrian Lyne is a psychological horror film that weaves reality and terrifying hallucinations into a dark tapestry of trauma. The movie follows a Vietnam War veteran haunted by nightmarish visions and flashbacks. As he slips between timelines, the audience is left questioning whether these are supernatural forces, PTSD, or something even more sinister. It's a movie that can spark philosophical debates about death, reality, and the afterlife. Coherence, Complexity Meter, 8.5/10. Imagine a simple dinner party on the night a comet passes overhead, and everything unravels from there. That's Coherence, a low-budget sci-fi masterpiece directed by James Ward Byrkit. Through overlapping realities and quantum oddities, the film uses minimal sets but maximum creativity to keep viewers questioning which timeline or dimension they're actually watching. The Tree of Life, Complexity Meter, 9 out of 10. Terrence Malick's The Tree of Life isn't just a film, it's an experience. It juxtaposes an intimate family story with cosmic imagery, tracing the entire history of the universe alongside childhood memories in 1950s Texas. Some might call it slow or abstract, but its poetic style and lack of a linear structure make it a deeply contemplative film that begs multiple viewings. Cloud Atlas, Complexity Meter, 9 out of 10. Directed by Lana and Lily Wachowski and Tom Tykwer, Cloud Atlas spans multiple time periods and genres. Everything from 19th century sea voyages to dystopian sci-fi futures. The film uses the same actors in different roles across intertwined storylines, emphasizing the interconnectedness of souls through time. Understanding how each thread links together can be challenging, but it's also what makes Cloud Atlas so uniquely rewarding. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, Complexity Meter, 9 out of 10. Michel Gondry's Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, penned by Charlie Kaufman, takes an unconventional look at love, heartbreak, and the fragility of memories. When Joel, Jim Carrey, decides to erase all memories of his ex, we're taken on a surreal journey through his mind. Nonlinear storytelling and dreamlike sequences reflect the process of memory erasure, making the puzzle as emotional as it is complex. Arrival, Complexity Meter, 9.5/10. Denis Villeneuve is known for cerebral films, and Arrival is a standout. It follows a linguist's attempt to communicate with mysterious alien visitors, delving into linguistic relativity and nonlinear perception of time. The twist redefines everything you've seen, turning the plot into a temporal puzzle that explores fate, free will, and the power of language. The Prestige, complexity meter, 9.5/10. Christopher Nolan strikes again with The Prestige, a story of dueling magicians who push their rivalry to dangerous extremes. Told through journal entries, flashbacks, and unreliable narrators, each act of this movie is as much about deception as it is about obsession. By the time the curtain falls, you'll be left dissecting plot twists and hidden clues you might have missed on first viewing. Memento, complexity meter, 10 out of 10. At the top spot for episode 2 is another Christopher Nolan mindbender, Memento. This neo-noir thriller is famously told in two separate timelines, one moving forward and one in reverse, mirroring the protagonist's short-term memory loss. It's a film that demands your full attention. Missing a small detail can mean the difference between solving the puzzle and being utterly lost. And that wraps up our second installment of the top 10 most complex movies of all time. These films prove that great storytelling often lies in layers upon layers of details, waiting to be unraveled. Which of these films blew your mind the most? And do you think we missed any crucial picks for episode 2? Drop a comment below, and let's keep the conversation going. If you're new to Pro Data Mine, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. You won't want to miss our next deep dive into the most challenging, thought-provoking films out there. Thanks for watching. Explore your potential with Pro Data Mine.